Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to my manga bedroom, and today I'm gonna record the first episode in a new series that I'm going to do. Just a recent reads. Gonna talk about a specific title each time. Most of the time I haven't read it, that is complete. And then at the end I'm going to decide if I'm gonna keep purchasing these or if I'm gonna stop, if I'm gonna drop it. Alright, so the first manga that we're gonna talk about is obviously Blum, and I will first give you a bit a heads up on the story while I show off these volumes. This basically is about a post-apocalyptic future city. So you shouldn't think, if I'm saying future city, do not think about like flying cars, people wearing headsets, like VR headsets all the time. That's not what this is about. This is basically about like, I think it really resembles the fear that humankind now has, or at least some people are a bit afraid of, like AI or artificial intelligence taking over in the future. That's going to be beyond control. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but it does really resemble that actually, because it's about a city that is basically run by a computer program called the Netsphere. The Netsphere is, well, I show some artwork, like as I stated earlier, I don't care if I get copyright or anything. So I do care, but I'm gonna take the risk, that's what I'm trying to say. It's about the Netsphere, which is, the Netsphere is like a computer program that runs the city, and actually there are builders building upon the city. There are silicons, they are named like silicon creatures who defend the Netsphere by killing every human that doesn't have the net gene. And the net gene is basically, humans used to have it. It's basically like a key to the Netsphere, and you're able to change the Netsphere, the programming, or the code in the Netsphere, I suppose. And what the problem is now, almost every human has lost that key. It's lost. So basically what happened is that now all the silicons are killing all the humans, and basically the city is like divided in, they call it strata, or I don't know, I say strata, and those are like floors. You have floor 1, floor 2, strata 1, strata 2, and it basically goes up higher. And our main protagonist out here, this guy Gilly, he basically is searching for a human with the net gene, because it's completely out of control. Those silicon creatures kill all these humans, and they're in a lot of trouble. And what I actually forgot to mention, it's pretty pathetic of me, this is by Tsutomu Nie. Actually, if you guys know any other work from him, please comment it down below, because I actually have no clue about any other work of him than Blam. And I really happen to like this, the style it takes, because this is one of the most unique mangas that I've ever read, I gotta say. And you know why that is? Like, there is almost no dialogue in this. Like these four books have like just as much dialogue as like one volume of Death Note. So there's almost no dialogue in this. And I think that really is also, of course, the strength of this story. If the artwork wasn't this good, it probably would be kind of a boring story, but luckily the artwork in this thing is freaking awesome. Like, I'm trying to show off some stuff right here. This is like the coolest thing ever. Look at this stuff, man. Like, I really like the artwork in this. It's super unique. Look at this. Like, the most enjoyable for me is like these shots where they kind of give you an overview of the city that Gilly is walking through. Like, this is some awesome stuff, man, I gotta say. So basically there isn't, you may be afraid of spoilers when I show you the inside of this book, but you shouldn't be afraid of spoilers, because like there is not much to spoil in this artwork. Like, where is the dialogue? What's the spoiler about this panel right here? Like, I'm gonna get this up. What's the spoiler about this panel? Nothing. It doesn't say anything if you haven't read it. Basically this is the back, just the front of the main character. Gilly has also, like, he has a fucking cool gun. The gun, like, up until where I'm at, like, nobody can do anything. And if he shoots that thing off, you know you're going down. You know you are going down. So basically that's really cool. He's like a really overpowered character. And he's trying to find that human with the net gene so that they can access the net sphere and just stop it. Because those builders, they keep like building to the city indefinitely. It's infinite, like the city keeps expanding, keeps getting bigger and bigger. And like nobody has a clue anymore where what lives, where humans live, where anything lives. So basically they kind of are in a lot of trouble. Let me reorganize these so you can see the spine actually. So what I'd like to say about this manga is basically, this can be a pretty short read. You can probably finish this in like, I don't know, a couple of hours, not really that much, like 3-4 hours. I don't think that's the point of the series, you should really admire the artwork, but this is just a short series which is super cool. I really enjoyed this so far. I'm at volume 4, like somewhere in volume 4. This is super cool and Blum is like, you really can enjoy it. But I must say, of course, that no dialogue thing can become pretty confusing. I get that. For example, like volume 1, volume 2, I guess that's pretty good to understand, but later on in the story you do really notice that you really gotta start paying attention, man. If you are like just reading this for fun, not paying any attention to the story, just looking at the gorgeous artwork, like later in the story you ain't gonna understand shit anymore, man. It's really, you gotta pay attention and be very aware of what's happening in the story. I do think these are really awesome. I do think these are really awesome. They are kind of expensive, of course, but this is an expensive hobby, so everybody who's in it knows that much already, I guess. Blum, I'm gonna take these off. I would really recommend this story for sure. This is an amazing story about a guy just exploring an infinite world. It really this is cool to read alone in your bed at night, man. Your room is already silent. With this, you feel like it's way more silent than it could ever be. This is some cool stuff. I would really recommend this one. I'm going to keep collecting this. There are 6 Master Edition volumes. Gonna get the last 2 because I want to know how this ends. I heard that the ending is kind of disappointing for some people. I don't know. I'm just gonna check this out really soon. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and I hope you guys really do pick this up. I really hope so. I have a little thing, like, you can guess, this is like kind of a game. I'm gonna put up a little quote, an anime quote. It can also be a manga quote sometimes, but for now it's an anime quote. If you know who said this and in what show, then you can comment that, and then you guess it right, my guy. Then you can brag about it to your friends for sure, dog. I'm gonna put a little quote up, so that's like a fun game to guess. This is the Blum review, or review, just me deciding if I'm gonna get more, just want to record it. I'm trying to record as much as possible. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna sign out, guys, and I hope I see you guys in my manga haul, which is coming up, I think, yeah, this week, like end of this week, it's gonna be there, guys. End of this week, manga haul coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.